A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Juventus bid Giorgio Chiellini and Paulo Dybala an emotional farewell. The Italian club bid Giorgio Chiellini and Brazilian international Paulo Dybala an emotional farewell on Saturday.
Both joined the club in the summer of 2015, but they have not played for the same club for many months. While their final games at Juventus are both emotional, it is not uncommon to see a player cry at the end of a game.
Fortunately, Juventus were able to hold off the hosts in the end, and Juventus remained ahead. Juventus.
Juve's fans gave a standing ovation to both Chiellini and Dybala as they bid farewell to their respective captains on Saturday. The Juventus fans applauded both players throughout the match, and Chiellini's grin remained unbowed throughout.
Dybala shed tears during the post-match ceremony. After the match, the two players posed for selfies and signed autographs for the Juventus fans.
While Dybala and Chiellini deserved more applause, the game was an emotional farewell for both. The Argentine has spent 3 years with Juventus, but has failed to agree on a new contract.
Despite this, Juve's fans aren't happy that Dybala is leaving. Many fans blame the Italian club's president, Andrea Agnelli, for Dybala's departure.
However, despite their dissatisfaction, Juventus did give Dybala his moment of applause, allowing him to celebrate his career in a way that the fans will remember. Juventus bid Giorgio Chiellini and Paulo Dybala an emotional farewell on Saturday, where they were honored for their contribution to the club.
Dybala, who joined Juventus in 2015, made his first senior appearance against Lazio in the Serie A final in 2015. In front of the crowd, he talked about his time with Juve and his 7 years in the capital, including 12 trophies and 115 goals.
Giorgio Chiellini. Juventus bid Giorgio Chiellini and Argentine defender Paulo Dybala an emotional farewell on Wednesday.
The two Juventus stars were both at the heart of their team's last ever win, but Chiellini, 28, was a standout in the first half and scored a penalty to seal the victory. Dybala, who was a hotshot 21-year-old from Palermo when he joined Juventus in 2015, was a revelation.
It was the talent alone that convinced the young Juventino to sign for Juventus. Juventus fans gave Chiellini a standing ovation as he was substituted on the 17th minute.
The Italian captain represented several seasons with the club, and was given the captain's armband by his fellow teammate Paulo Dybala. Chiellini's teammates were understandably emotional, giving him warm hugs as he was substituted from the field.
Both players were overcome by emotion during the post-match ceremony. Chiellini had a Joker-like grin all game and was the emotional center of the celebrations, while Dybala had tears in his eyes as he exited the field.
Juventus fans have been rapturous since the pair first joined the club. The emotional farewell was a fitting way to end Paulo Dybala's 7-year spell in Turin.
Paulo Dybala. Juventus have confirmed the departures of 2 of their key players.
Giorgio Chiellini and Paulo Dybala both played their final home game on Tuesday. Chiellini will be joined by former Chelsea defender Paul Pogba, who has been at the club since 2015.
Dybala has been a key player for Juventus in recent years, and he has been linked with Atletico Madrid and Internazionale as well as several Premier League clubs. Juventus fans are unhappy with Dybala's departure, booing the Italian and his directors on TV.
Chiellini, meanwhile, was embraced by his Juventus team mates as he left the field. Dybala, who has remained at Juventus since 2015, was able to shed a tear or two as he walked off the pitch after the team's lap of honor.
The emotions were palpable. Giorgio Chiellini had been confirmed as a Juventus free agent earlier this month, and his emotional farewell was accompanied by a rousing Juventus ovation.
While Dybala's Juventus legacy might not match that of Alessandro Del Piero or Pinturicchio, his performances in the Premier League will certainly be remembered for years to come. Lazio.
Juventus midfielder Giorgio Chiellini and Lazio have bid farewell to 2 of their key players. The former was a hot prospect when he joined the Bianconeri in 2015, and he leaves as the modern-day Del Piero.
Dybala was the only player to convince the younger Juventino to sign a contract with the Old Lady. Juventus remained unbeaten in the league and had secured fourth place before Lazio's home match against Sampdoria.
Lazio moved 4 points clear of Fiorentina, who lost 4-1 to Sampdoria. They now host Juventus on Sunday, which should provide a tough challenge.
However, the club's title hopes remain in the balance, with Juve securing the Europa League spot with 1 point. Juventus fans gave the Italian international a standing ovation on his last home match for Juventus.
The Italian was subbed off in the 17th minute after spending 17 years at the club. Juventus fans applauded the legendary defender.
Lazio players also joined in the applause. Giorgio Chiellini will be missed.
The final match for both players will be emotional, as their final home games are not going to be easy. Ivan Perisic
has bid Ivan Chiellini and Paulo Dybala a tearful farewell on Sunday. Perisic is close to a switch to Chelsea but failed to reach a deal with Inter.
The Croatian international is set to become a free agent at the end of this season. Dybala is also expected to leave the club at the end of this season.
Juve have just 2 matches remaining before the summer break. On Monday, the club will play Lazio, with the winger's final home match against his former club.
Then, on August 29, the team will travel to Fiorentina for the final match of the season. The time has not yet been finalized.
If Chiellini and Dybala do indeed leave, the final game of the season will be a bittersweet one. Against the former champions, Inter had been dominated for most of the game.
Giorgio Chiellini and Paulo Dybala have worked incredibly hard to reach this level. The Argentine has also worked incredibly hard to bring the club the coveted Serie A title.
The final result is a nervy end to a fantastic season. Ivan Noble's retirement from football.
Ivan Noble has announced his retirement from football. The former West Ham star, born in Kenningtown, is a lifelong supporter of the Hammers.
He later played for Atletico Madrid where he scored 21 goals in 38 games. This helped the club win La Liga for the first time in 7 years.
The news of his retirement was welcomed by the Hammers fans, who applauded in the 16th minute. Ivan Perisic's future from West Ham United.
The Croatia international's future at West Ham United remains uncertain, with a number of clubs interested in signing him. Inter Milan, Liverpool, Manchester United and Tottenham are all said to be in the running for the midfielder.
In the past, West Ham and Inter Milan were linked with each other, but the Croatian's release clause meant that the Gunners were unable to afford to sign him, while Inter are in a strong financial position. West Ham are in dire need of an attacking midfielder.
Perisic's 17 goal contributions this season suggest that a move to the Premier League is unlikely. However, the Italian side are in 4th place, and a Champions League push may tempt the player to stay.
Moreover, lucrative offers from the Premier League giants could prompt Inter to renew Perisic's contract despite his age. Perisic has a rich trophy cabinet.
This is especially important for Chelsea as they have been signing a lot of over 30-year-old players in recent times, including Antonio Rudiger and Giroud. Perisic will bring the club's experience to different positions and will be useful to the Blues.